you want to be buying dips in these names, or is this just a short-term relief rally?
Look, I think you'll see relief rallies here and there, but I mean, to your point, it comes down to what earnings looks like going into January and guidance. I think especially names like Apple, I mean, look, it's apocalyptic type fears in terms of how bad numbers get in terms of iPhone demand, especially out of China. So I think selectively names like Apple, Microsoft, I think you really want to be buying here, just given some of the valuations of what's priced in. But I do think you got to be careful. It is a treacherous tape, and I think I think more and more tech investors are really looking to get into January, see what earnings looks like.
Bloomberg Intelligence had a nice report out just talking about ad spending in particular, saying that fundamental trends in online spending show double-digit growth is very likely in 2019. Is that reflected in the sentiment for some of these stocks?
Not really. I mean, I think you look at a name like Amazon, you've seen the bounce there. And I think you also have to look at some of these names like a Google. You have Google Cloud, Amazon, AWS. So I think some of the parts, I think some of these names are starting to get very attractive to tech investors. But nonetheless, on the backdrop, that's such a fearful backdrop, investors continue to worry about where numbers go in 19, where numbers go in 2020. I think it's gotten over the skis on some of these names, but that's why there's some more resilient sectors. Cloud, cybersecurity. I think you're also going to see a lot of M&A here on some of these sell-offs.
Peter, what do you think?
Prices are made at the margin. We're only talking right now about the U.S. We have not discussed at all what's happening in the rest of the world, which continues to slow. We think about valuations. Remember, tops are made on good news. They're not made on bad news. We're still in this notion, as we said earlier, about low unemployment, investment. This is not the time. Again, there's a trading bounce. Absolutely, we're long right here probably for the rest of the year. So I want to distinguish that fact of investing versus trading. Great trading environment, terrible investing environment.